Hi, Doug from blockingtheplate.com and today's Goldbelly delivery. And honestly, I've kind of lost count. I'm not sure which delivery number this is, but I know that this week's delivery is Prine Street Pizza out of New York. I did the combo, both pepperoni and cheese. Looking forward to diving in, especially after last week's kind of so-so disappointing empanada delivery. So we'll see if we are redeemed this week with some Prine Street Pizza out of New York. First observations out of the box is this is the first restaurant that did not include instructions with their delivery. So I just popped it back up in the app and was able to pull it up easy enough. $4.25 for about 20 to 25 minutes. We'll see how it goes. Packaging wise, you could tell that what they've done is basically taken a full pie and they cut this baby in half and then seal it up and go from there. This is one of those deliveries that is probably a good thing I'm unboxing versus my wife because you can see, pretty greasy, but the best pizza usually is. So looking forward to diving in. Initial thoughts, just looking at it, is the crust is already kind of dark. So I'm hoping that, having to throw it back in the oven doesn't overcook it or make it too crispy or even burn it. But we will find out here in just a few minutes. First observations out of the packaging, you can see I'm going to go ahead and cook half the pepperoni and then half the cheese. I was a little surprised that the cheese is a little bit freezer burn on the outside. They have a wax paper in between the pizzas to try to keep them from sticking together, and getting the cheese ones apart took a little more work than it did on the pepperoni side. Like I mentioned earlier, from an appetizing standpoint out of the package, probably not the best, especially if you have somebody that's not super hip to a greasy pizza. Steer clear until it's out of the oven so you can have a chance to maybe kind of clean it up a little bit first. But this is what both pizzas look like out of the packaging ahead of cooking. Fresh out of the oven, and unlike a lot of the other Goldbelly deliveries I've had, it's a good thing I kept an eye on this because I actually took it out at about 17 minutes instead of 20. So a couple of things I noticed. First of all, the pizza smells really good. Within about 3 minutes of putting it in, smelled really good. You can see the best part about pepperoni. Let's get that grease pockets going on. I've always been a fan of the little pepperonis personally. You'll notice though, good crisp. I am worried that it's going to be a little bit dry, but we'll find out. You can see on the cheese is a little bit dark, but it was dark when we got it. So looking forward to really kind of getting in, taking a look at it. But biggest tip I'd say so far is keep an eye on the time. All right, Prine Street Pizza. Looking forward to giving it a shot. I've always been a fan of the tiny pepperonis because I don't know if it's because they hold more grease or there's just something about them I've always preferred. And might just because they're always a little spicier, have a little bit more bite. And it's always the same here. So I'm going to try to brave a bite of this without melting my face off, because that's the other danger anytime you're taking a pizza fresh out of the oven is, what happens when you take that first molten bite. And I'm figuring it'll probably be the same thing here, but we'll find out. Okay, so the good thing that I noticed right off the bat is I was a little nervous that the crust was going to be maybe too crispy or kind of burnt. And now, granted, I took a piece out of the center, but the center's pretty soft. Sauce has good flavor. It's got some richness to it that I always like. Texture-wise, it's kind of a little like fluffy, more than crispy. But that's to be expected on a pizza like this. It's a little more deep dish. And good flavor. Cheese-wise, kind of seems like cheese could probably be a little bit, I don't know, probably a little bit heavier, but let's see. No, there's more cheese in that bite. Yeah, it's good. I'm happy I ordered it. For 4 pizzas, at the end of the day is really 2 pizzas cut in half. Is it the best value in the world? Sorry, I'm still chewing. Probably not the best value in the world. But like all the pizzas I've ordered so far, it's just a matter of trying something new. So, Prine Street Pizza, dig it. I'd probably give it a shot next time I'm out in New York. Yeah, so thumbs up on this one and a good rebound from the empanadas. Thanks for watching and take it easy.